guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariangel Bracho, and yeah, you're watching Christmas decoration here behind me. But yeah, this video, it is going to be a little bit different. It is not going to be a makeup tutorial, as you can tell. It is not going to be like a makeup tutorial or something like that. I just have the feeling to tell you guys my story about my paranormal experience that I had. Well, I have two type of story times. I'm going to divide this as two videos. I'm gonna do first, did you see the speed? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna do two videos, which is going to be one, which is this one, the compilation of the things, like the little things that happened to me. And the other one is going to be like a longer story time video. I have to make a disclaimer. If you don't believe these things, or if you are not a religious person or anything, I recommend to you guys to not watch this video, watch another type of video. But if you want to get, you know, entertained with these type of things, well, welcome here. Hello. If you're wondering why am I going to tell you these stories in this season, in this Thanksgiving slash it's all around the corner Christmas, well, it is because I have the feeling that I had to tell you this, but I really do not like, that's the first thing that I'm going to tell you guys, that I'm really not in the will to tell you these stories for another part of me, because I believe that if you tell the stories like too many times or continuously, or if you tell them again, the things are going to happen again. So that was a reason that I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it because you asked for it in my 25 facts about myself tag, and I'm just doing what you guys want. So I am going to do this story time. Okay, if you see a ghost, please let me know. I'm scared. Okay, so the first story that I'm going to tell you was a long time ago, and it was like okay, my shadow is scaring me. Okay. I was 4 years old, and I was in a gas station with my family. I will always sit in the corner in the back seat. So yeah, I always was like a really shy and really quiet girl, and I really didn't talk with my sisters too much or something like that. And at that time, my sisters were talking about something. I really forgot it because I really didn't pay attention to them. And my mom was talking to them as well. My dad was outside the car, you know, filling up the gas or something like that. And I was looking at the window. And I was looking at the right back seat, yeah. I was looking at the window, and then I was looking at like a street that was pretty dark. It just had one light that was shooting at it, and I mean, it wasn't anyone there. There was nobody there. So I was like, okay, it's normal. It was like pretty late for me. It was kind of late. It was like 10 or 11 p.m. So it was kind of, okay, this is kind of weird. Whatever. Then I was looking at it, and I suddenly saw like a shadow, but it wasn't like a black shadow. It was more like a dark, really dark purple type of shadow, maybe purple or brown. I don't really know how to describe that type of color, but it was really dark, but it wasn't like a blackish color. So it was a shadow on the floor. It was not on the wall or something like that, but it was on the floor of that street. And then I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. What the heck is happening? There is no one there, so, and I never saw someone there, so okay, whatever, maybe it's just my imagination or something like that. But then after it, the shadow starts moving towards the gas station where I was. So it was kind of creepy. Then suddenly the shadow stopped and like float. I really don't know how to describe this. It was pretty weird. Okay, I have the shadow moved and lifted from the floor, and it forms the shape of a man, a really tall man with a hat. And I really do not know what the heck that was. I was scared. I was pretty scared. That thing looked at me, and I could see only his eyes. I couldn't like identify or describe the shape or something like that. I just knew that it was a tall guy, that I couldn't know the features or something like that. I don't know if he was white or I don't know, any type of skin. I really don't know. He was just like a tall black, like with a shadow type of color, a tall guy with a hat and with red eyes. Those are the things that really petrified me the most. It was really, really scary. That those eyes were pretty traumatizing. Then suddenly that shadow weird thing was coming towards the gas station. I got even more scared. So I closed my window and I told my sisters, yelling of course, telling my sisters and my mom to close the doors and close the windows and all that stuff. My dad finished with the gas and he gets in the car. I was really traumatized. I was really traumatized, and I was like in the corner, like, you know, the kids in the movies like this, okay? I was like that. I got really scared. I started crying, and my mom was asking me to, you know, what happened, what the heck was wrong, what did you see? And I didn't answer that until we arrived to my grandma's house. When I arrived to my grandma's house, I saw another type of figure, but it was, oh my god, I'm getting scared with my shadow. Okay. When I arrived to my grandma's house, I saw like a figure, and it was like a dark figure again, and I got even more scared. And I enter my grandma's house and I sit on the living room. My mom came over and told me or asked me what had happened and why I was crying, and you know, start doing the normal questions that everybody have to say or something like that. Then of course I told her, my mom, because my mom and I are really close. When I told her, she told me, okay, if that happens again, just pray and say a couple of prayers, make a couple of prayers and try to calm down, breathe in, and remember that these things do not exist. Then that is like the first thing that happened to me. The second thing that happened to me was I was at my grandma's house again. We were playing. My grandma's house has 2 floors. I was on the 2nd floor with my cousins and my sisters, and we were playing, you know, the normal stuff. Then my mom yells, the dinner's ready, so everyone got downstairs really fast because they were hungry. I was starving, you know, yeah, whatever. I am always the last person to go downstairs. I really don't know why. That always happens to me when I'm upstairs and I have to go downstairs at my grandma's house. So yeah, I need to get better on that. I need to go faster. That's a plus for me. Okay, so I was going downstairs, and then I felt, I don't know if you guys feel this in the same way that I do, but you know, when people always says that when you're going downstairs you feel like someone is following you or watching you, that's what I mostly felt, but it was like a stronger type of thing. I felt like really something was behind me, so I ran downstairs, and you know, there's a stairs and then like a base or something flat, and then again the stairs, so it's going downstairs. I go downstairs, the first stairs, and then I stepped on the flat surface, and I look up and I didn't see anything, but suddenly something blows my hair, like did this. Believe me, I felt it, and I was really freaking scared. I went even faster, so I went downstairs and I ate something like that. That's the only thing that happened to me that day, well, that night. And I got really scared that day. I really was scared, and I told my mom again. My mom always said the same: pray to God for this to not happen to you again. Did I say that right? I don't know. I think you know what I mean. And the last story, like the most recent, I have to tell you guys, and this is another disclaimer, you know, this is not all the 3 things that happened to me. There was like a lot of things that happened, but these are like the most remarkable ones. The other things were like, I saw something moving, I looked at some corner and a dark figure appear, was like that. But it wasn't like a big deal. I think that I was kind of used to it because it happened so often. But these are the things that happened to me like the most. And the third thing was, I think I was like 14, no, I was like 13 years old, and I was going to a party with my sister. She was going to the party, and I had to go with her because, I don't know, I just had to. I really wasn't a good social person at the time. I don't know why, it was really weird. Whatever. I was with my sister, and yeah, we went there. From the second that I stepped on that house, or the house that my sister was going to, I felt really like heavy. I felt that my chest was pressing, like someone was pressing at my chest really, really hard, and I felt really, really strange. I felt something strange looking at me, so I was pretty, I don't know, scared or maybe like in shock, because I never felt something like that. After a couple of hours, my sister was hanging out, just talking to their friends. I was sitting at the sofa, really like, you know, those really kind of creepy. I was sitting like the really lonely girl in the corner, and then I saw a figure again, but this figure was taller than the first figure that I saw when I was 4 years old. It was taller and bigger, like really thick, and not thick, maybe like a really, really big type of figure, and I got even scared. I got more scared than ever. I started crying. Of course, they were dancing and all that stuff. They didn't like pay attention to me at that time, so yeah. I was really scared, and then some guy approached to me and told me, some friend of my sister, and told me what happened, what is wrong, why you're crying. I told him what I saw, and he obviously didn't believe it. He obviously thought that I was a crazy girl, I don't know, really crazy and traumatized girl, then needed to go to asylum or something like that. But I felt when that guy looked at me like, okay girl, I felt even more lonely. So I went to the front of that house, and I felt even worse. I felt really worse, and I started crying. I couldn't breathe properly, and I was hearing whispers and all that kind of stuff in my head. I don't know if I was someone there. I really don't know. I really don't know if those scenarios was like paranormal type of things, but it's something that I experienced a couple of years ago, and it's something that I needed to show, or I needed to tell. So I listened to those voices that said a lot of things that really was like off of the situation, in really sad whispers. Well, like help me, then I heard get out, you're in danger, I also heard. So I was like, okay, I need to go freaking out of this house. I called my mom when that happened. I called her, we're going to pick you up. I think it was like 2 in the morning. No, it was too late. Like 12 a.m. We were in the party. My mom told me that she was going to pick me up at 1 p.m. That they were going to pick us up at 1 a.m. So I was like, okay, I can handle this for 1 hour. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just freaking do this. I got in the corner again. I talked to a friend of my sister, which was a really good person. So I talked to him, and he told me that I needed to calm down and that everything was going to be okay, that don't imagine this stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I calmed down a little bit. Then when my mom arrived, we were getting in the car, and literally when I stepped, I put one foot on my car, I felt something again. I felt something like I feel like the chills, the goosebumps. And it was like, okay, and I got in the car really fast. So I told my mom, and she told me to calm down. I never told my sister. A couple of years ago, I told her about it, and she was like, okay, pretty normal, okay. But yeah, those are my 3 most remarkable or really principal stories of like a paranormal experiences. So I really enjoy this. No, I think that I really don't want to feel this or see this or watch or presence anything like this again. I really don't want that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to become part of this crazy part of me. Hello. And comment down below what type of video you want to see next. Please let me know if you want another type of makeup tutorial, if you want to hear the story time that I have for you. Please don't. Let me know if you guys want another makeup tutorial. I will do it for you. Maybe when my throat and my voice heals, I'm going to do a cover for you guys, which I totally hope I can do it, because I really love to do it. I love to do covers and I love to sing, so I really want to show this type of things that I like for you guys and to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think I already said that, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, what the heck. Okay, what else? I think I don't forget anything. I don't know. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm still saying that. I'm so sorry. I really have to stop doing that. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye, and don't forget to smile, guys. Please smile for me, because I'm really scared right now. I think that something is here. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to watch more videos like this, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Stick, which is by AB Cosmetics. You can add. Okay, let's do the thumbnail. I never do this, but just go with it. Let's just go with the thumbnail. That's it. This is just stupid. Oh my god.